Oh my gosh, this powdery mildew is taking over my life. It's killing me, y'all. Hello again, friends and family. Thank you so much for joining me today again on my YouTube channel. Again, my name is Michelle and I am your candid homesteader. So today I wanted to talk about powdery mildew, which is currently the bane of my garden right now. So today we're going to talk about that, what plants are most susceptible, and how to treat it easily, simply, and effectively. Stay tuned. So I am here in my garden today to show you my battle against the powdery mildew. If you guys don't know what powdery mildew looks like, let me show you really quick. So this is powdery mildew. As you can see, it starts off as white spots, eats away at your leaves. As you can see, the undersides are kind of crusty too. And powdery mildew can affect a lot of different varieties of plants. So anything from legumes to squash to pumpkins, cucumbers, which these are right here, watermelons, a whole bunch of different crops can be very susceptible to them. So I'm going to show you a quick and easy method with products you most likely have already in your house. As you can see, I have sprayed this one, but I will show you what I mixed and how I spray. Also, quick update on my eggs, you guys. So my 6 hens, about a week and a half ago, I was only getting 3 eggs per day because they were teenage chickens, so not all of them were ready to lay yet. But I have been getting 6 eggs a day, and I'm just so excited. But I digress. Let's get back to powdery mildew. So powdery mildew is caused by a fungus, and we all know that fungi love warm, moist places to grow in, and in Virginia it's especially pretty much always warm and humid, and just gives you so many problems, especially in the early morning. If your plants don't get sunlight in the early morning to dry off all that dew, it's gonna probably create some powdery mildew. So let me show you my mixture here that I have. So I have my spray bottle right here, and what I did is I mixed 1 part whole milk to 8 parts of plain old water. So I filled the bottle up with about 100 mils of whole milk and then 800 mils of water. And I just keep this in the refrigerator because you do have to spritz them several times a day, and you want to make sure you are spritzing in direct sunlight so the water doesn't sit on there. So let's go spray some plants here. So when you're spraying your plants, you want to make sure you get all the affected areas, including the undersides of the leaves. Get every single plant that you can. Again, indirect sunlight. And then you want to make sure you're also spritzing the leaves that don't seem to be affected as a preventive measure, because this will spread from crop to crop. My second round of cucumbers aren't doing that badly, but we still want to prevent them from getting any powdery mildew. And I've been treating these for about 3 days now, spritzing them 2 to 3 times a day, just when I have time and it's sunny out. And it seems to actually be helping a lot. Alright, so I'll finish getting these spritzed up, and we'll take you over to my squash bed. So my squash has been looking a lot better since I started spraying them with the water and milk mixture. Again, do this in direct sunlight. As you can see, the plant is starting to heal itself. First it starts out as white spots. It almost looks like somebody put, a coating of baby powder or something all over them. So it did eat away at some of the plant, took some of the chlorophyll away. But again, these are actually doing pretty nicely. This is my most damaged squash, but it's still making its beautiful flowers, and those are actually the male flowers. They are the first ones to bloom, and they open up so the female flowers are underneath, so that when these are done, they will put their pollen onto the female flowers, and that's what makes the fruit. It's a little plant sex, if you will. Alright, so there's a pretty badly damaged leaf, but I'm still gonna treat it. Alright. So I did already spray these down once today, so I'm not gonna do too much more. I might do a little bit more in the afternoon if it still stays sunny like this. So I did a little research before I decided to start treating my plants for the powdery mildew. I didn't want to wait too long because it does spread very quickly and it can get very damaging very quickly. But this milk and water mixture has been working phenomenally, I would say. Again, it's super cheap. You need just a splash of milk and some water, which I think everybody probably has lying around their house unless you don't drink milk for any reason. And then I just use the plain old like cleaning spray bottle, and then I put it back in my fridge when I'm done spraying for the time being. So I did my research, and there's been a lot of debate on exactly how the milk works to cure or prevent the powdery mildew. They say it has something to do with the proteins in the milk getting rid of it. The exact mechanism is not known, but I can attest it has been working very, very well. So quick recap, powdery mildew is a fungus that grows on your plant leaves and sometimes even the fruit if you don't catch it in time. There are commercial products you can buy, but the cheapest, most effective method I've been using is the 1 part milk to 8 parts water spray. And again, you want to apply that in direct sunlight. I've been having really good results with it so far. It's only been 3 days since I started treating them, and I haven't seen any new white spots. And the plants are in the process of healing themselves. Hopefully the leaf damage won't get too much worse. And again, the powdery mildew can affect a wide variety of plants. It is more prevalent in some plants than others, including like the gourd variety, so squash, pumpkins, sometimes watermelons. They affect different varieties of fruits, cucumbers, and there's a big old list. I will post some resources down in the description box with a list of plants that are most susceptible to powdery mildew, just in case you're thinking about planting them or you already have them in your garden, so you know what you can look out for. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful or useful in some way. If you have, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. You take care. Until next time, signing off for now. I'm Michelle, your candid homesteader.